Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to make a quick video for you guys. I've seen a few of these here on YouTube and I thought it was a great idea. So I thought I would do it. This is what I would do differently with baby number 2 or my next children or so on and so on. Obviously my first thing that I would do is obviously plan my next child. Harlan was kind of an accident. It was kind of one of those things that are like, if it happens type of deal, and that's what happened. So, and we're very happy to have him. We're very blessed. He is amazing other than his fussiness, but either way, we wouldn't have him any other time in our lives. I absolutely love him. So we would plan our next child. We do plan on having our next child by the time he is potty trained. So anywhere between ages when he's 2 and 4, we'll start trying again, and he is 8 months old right now. Another thing is I would change a lot of things about my birth. If you guys want me to go more in depth in a different video, I can, but basically what I would do is listen to myself and not the doctors. Stick with my plan and don't make them force me into something that I don't want to do, like the C-section, for example. It was not life-threatening for me or Harlan, so personally me, I would not, I wouldn't have went down that route if I would have listened to myself. I also would be 100% drug-free. Obviously, I was drug-free until I was kind of forced into it. You have to watch my labor and delivery video to understand what I'm talking about. I had no pain up to 6-7 centimeters, and I didn't have an epidural, but they kind of made me. They pressured me into it. So anyways, that's just the short story. So I would change some things about my birth. Like I said, if you want me to go more in detail of the things that I would change, more in depth, let me know and I will do a what I would change with my birth video. Obviously, I didn't exercise very often when I was pregnant with Harlan, but I was a full-time college student the whole entire time I was pregnant with him, 2 whole semesters, and our campus is very big, so I had to walk back and forth a million times a day, up and down stairs, because our elevators were broke basically the whole time I was pregnant. So other than that, I did get some exercise, but I would do some like pregnancy exercises and stuff like that, just to make things easier. I would also breastfeed longer than I did. Technically, I pumped until he was about 5.5 months old. Exclusively, he did feed on me occasionally, but I was engorged right after my milk came in, and I was engorged until I quit pumping. It made him choke, and I didn't know what to do. So basically, I started pumping, and that was my mistake. I will never ever do that again. I will pump, obviously, but not like I did. I would wait longer, and I wouldn't give the baby a bottle. But he did have breast milk until he was 7.5 months old, because I did have such a big amount that I was able to store it for him on top of what he was eating. So I would also change that. Another thing that I would change is I would not let him get attached to the swing. He's 8 months old. He has passed the weight limits. Our swings were used, and they are basically what I call manual swings. We have to push them physically because he is so big that they don't work, and plus they're just old. So, and he's just very attached to it. That's how we normally get him to sleep, is with the swing, and it's just, I really wish we wouldn't have done that, and it's very hard to try and get him off of it. So if you guys have any tips of that, please let me know down below, because we're trying. Another thing kind of goes hand in hand with the swing is we would put them in their bed a lot sooner. I love co-sleeping. I absolutely do. I love my little cuddle buddy, but it would be nice to, especially when it comes down to nap time, that we wouldn't have to rely on the swing so much, that we could just put him in his crib and stuff like that, and it would make it an easier transition when he is smaller. So I would do that. Another thing that I would do is tummy time. I would force it, even though he had acid reflux, and I'm sure it was painful. I should have stuck with it and did it every day, but I didn't. On top of moving and having a C-section, I just kind of did whatever, and I didn't stick with tummy time or anything like that, which I think is part of the reason why he never crawled, and he still hasn't crawled, and he's 8 months old. I think that would help him crawl better. He's always had a very strong neck ever since he was born, but I feel like tummy time would help better with his crawling and stuff. So I would do tummy time on a regular basis. And the last thing that I wrote down, I'm sure there's tons more things, but I did this very quickly of just some things that popped in my head that I would do differently. Another thing is we will never ever do rice cereal. There's all kinds of things that are bad with rice cereal. I know oatmeal can make your kid constipated, but rice can carry arsenic and stuff like that in it, and there's all kinds of facts. I'll post a link down below if I remember, but of like an article explaining why rice is bad for children and rice cereal. So I'll post that down below, but we did start him on solids about 4 months old. He is lead weaning, but we did do cereal and baby food occasionally. But I feel like if I would have known sooner, I wouldn't have done rice cereal. I'm pretty sure we cut it out about 5-6 months. We used to rotate it. On top of his acid reflux, we were told to put rice cereal in his bottles, and then it was switched to oatmeal because of the arsenic scare and stuff like that. But yeah, it can cause all kinds of problems, digestive problems, all kinds of problems. So I'll link that down below, like I said. But those are the things I would change with our next child. And if you guys have done this, please leave it as a video response. And if you do plan on doing it, please leave it as a video response. I would love to see what you guys would change and hopefully give me some ideas. Like I said, I'm absolutely happy to have my baby boy, but I also would like to change some things with my next child because there are some things that I regret with Harlan. But you live and you learn and you go on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you guys really soon and have a great day. Bye.